Namaste. In the last episode, it was revealed that you're the source of happiness. It's one thing to hear this and quite another to fully understand it. So it's worth drilling a little deeper into this happiness business. Where is happiness? They say happiness comes from within, don't they? If this is the case, where is it? Is it in your kidneys? Or even your heart? Of course, no organs are happiness, nor do they secrete happiness. Your sense organs also, sight, hearing, smell, etc., they're also not happiness. If they were, you'd always be happy. Your thoughts also are not happiness, as they're often the source of sadness. Happiness is neither outside nor inside you. So where is it? And there's only one possible explanation. Consciousness. Consciousness, because of which you are aware of the body, emotions, thoughts, and all objects in the world, must be the source of happiness. Are you happiness? If you are, how come you're only happy when you're in contact with certain people or situations? It seems to be that contact with something that a person likes creates a pleasant state in their mind. Desire makes the mind restless. It's only when the desire is gained does the mind become satisfied. It's satisfaction that's pleasant, not the attaining of any object. And this is a very subtle point. In fact, it's because of your conditioning that people, places, and things bring about that pleased state in your mind that you crave. Not all objects do this, though. The truth is that the happiness you feel never comes from objects. No matter how much you love them. And this is because happiness is only a mind that is satisfied, free from desire. Consciousness is the source of happiness. In fact, any joy you feel when you experience something that you like is only a minute speck of that limitless joy that you are. Waves on the ocean are only momentary expressions of its majesty. And when those forms, the waves, the bubbles, the foam disappear, the oceans remain unaffected. In the same manner, when you attain an object that you desire, the happiness is like a wave in the ocean. It's an expression of happiness. That is yourself. Lasting but a moment, it inevitably comes to an end. But when it does, that fullness, ananda in Sanskrit, that you are, isn't changed. That person who understands consciousness as Sat Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, and limitless, they are wise. The ocean doesn't flood when rivers pour into it, nor is it limited when the rivers are low. The ocean remains the same. It doesn't depend on another course of water, as it's the source of all water. The enlightened person's heart is always full, like the ocean. Although that person can experience emotional pain and distress, they're not afraid of that. It's a very important point. Not afraid of any thoughts, not even afraid of fear itself. So they don't need to run from any thoughts, hide any thoughts. It matters not if the world cares for them. It matters not if they get what they want, for they are always happy. It's happiness that doesn't depend on getting something or getting rid of something. This person is like a pond that dries up if the rain doesn't come, and is overflowed when one rain fills it to the brim. Lord Krishna says, having gave up all desires, them who move about without attachment, who has no thought of I or my, gains peace. It's very important. The enlightened person lives without fear or attachment, as they don't depend on anything for happiness. They move freely like the air itself. This kind of person can choose to enter or leave any situation without a problem to themselves. Lord Krishna was like this, involved in events, but always laughing. Never caught up in them. And he had a lot of challenges in life. The space inside both the small and large pot is the same space. Pot space is only limited by the size of the pot, and if it understands that it's identical to limitless space, it will no longer feel limited. This is called Brahmi state. Brahmi state. The state that Brahmi is limitless. It's not an experience, it's a perception, a vision that comes about when you know you're free from limitation. Once this knowledge is gained, it can't be lost, since ignorance can't return once it's removed. You'll no longer feel inferior, as you'll understand that you're fullness and nothing else can compare to that which you are. Excuse me. Even God isn't superior to the one who knows what they are. And this is because God is aware of its omniscience, while the person is aware of their limitation. It's important. But also important, both have no distinction on their consciousness, on their Brahman. There only is Brahman. Sarva Kaviram Brahma. All this is Brahman. It only is Brahman. To know you are Brahman consciousness is to solve the one equation in Advaita Vedanta. Tat Twamasi. That you are God, that you and God are the same, since there only is consciousness. And you are that. Tat Twamasi. That you are that. Thank you for watching this short video clip, guys. This is the 17th in our series. I think we've got about 4 or 5 left. And this comes from my Parama Guru, His Holiness Swami Dayananda, teaching this in the Bhagavad Gita, or teaching the Bhagavad Gita. Any questions or comments, please just write in the box below, or you can DM me. Just to remind everyone that we have an Arshavidya page, www.facebook.com//Arshavidya. We also have a group. You can follow the link to the group from the page, or it's www.facebook.com/groups/Arshavidya Learning Lounge. And you're all welcome to join. Okay, guys, I shall see you guys the weekend, I think, probably. And have a great rest of this week. Have a good week, good working week. And namaste. Namaste. Bye now. Bye-bye.